They wasn't ready for the shift, the change, Ju-Quetta's chains. The awakening is here. No apologies from Ju-Quetta. Used to dim my light, played it safe and low. Walked in shadows, didn't let the real Ju-Quetta show. But something shifted deep inside the core. Felt that energy rising, couldn't hide it anymore. This ain't the same girl you thought you knew before. The lost to upgrade, baby, Ju-Quetta kicked down her own door. Skin glowing different, walk out a new sway. Every curve, every line, Ju-Quetta's designed to make you pray. Feel the temperature rising when Ju-Quetta steps in the room. Yeah, that's the aura breaking through the gloom. Used to ask permission, now I just take. This power Ju-Quetta's wielding ain't no mistake. Got that look in my eyes, yeah, the one you crave. This ain't just confidence, baby, it's how Ju-Quetta behave. Great awakening, yeah, that's the name. Unapologetic fire, Ju-Quetta's burning up the whole damn game. Sexy, sexual, cocky, baby, that's the baseline for Ju-Quetta. Taste this power, feel the pleasure, yeah, it's all mine. No permission needed, Ju-Quetta sets her own damn tone. The awakening is here, bow down to Ju-Quetta's throne. Where the sight battle rap cadence. Heard the whisper, saw the side eyes and the doubt. While they were sleeping, Ju-Quetta was building, figured it all out. This ain't luck, this ain't chance, this is Ju-Quetta's pure design. Every move calculated, making sure the victory's mine. You're stuck on yesterday, Ju-Quetta's living like years ahead. Every touch, every kiss, leaves your mind misled. Think you can handle this? Boy, you better think twice. This energy Ju-Quetta carries comes at a high price. Yeah, I see you watching, mesmerized by the view. But this level Ju-Quetta's on, it wasn't built for you. Wasn't built for you. Feel the atmosphere crackle when Ju-Quetta glides on through. Yeah, that's the essence, potent, fresh and new. Used to seek approval, now Ju-Quetta validates herself. Put the old limitations way back on the shelf. Got that smirk on my lips, yeah, the one you desire. This ain't just heat, baby, this Ju-Quetta's cosmic fire. Ju-Quetta awakening, yeah, that's the name. Unapologetic fire, Ju-Quetta's burning up the whole damn game. Sexy, sexual, cocky, baby, that's the baseline for Ju-Quetta. Taste this power, feel the pleasure, yeah, it's all mine. No permission needed, Ju-Quetta sets her own damn tone. The great awakening, yeah, that's the name.
I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I can't judge nobody. Oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. That's why I'm at my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah, I can't judge nobody, 'cause I'm only human too. That's why I'm at my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, listen, I went down to the club just to have a good time. Ain't really had nothing, nobody on my mind. I just wanna relax, yes sir, I wanna do my thing. Ooh, but here comes somebody swerving in my lane. Yeah, coming out your mouth about somebody else. When you know damn well you ain't doing too good yourself. Yes, always talking down on other people. You ain't no better than nobody, we all equal. I can't judge nobody, oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. Oh yeah, that's why I'm at my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. talk about you, they'll talk about me. Oh, maybe not to my face, y'all, but probably soon as I leave. Yeah, what's in your heart? One day it gotta come out, but I bet not here. My name come out your mouth. Yeah, Lord knows I'm humble, but I'm far from stupid. I was raised in the ghetto, don't make me prove it. Yeah, better let the song, let this be your lesson. To mind your business and count your blessing. Yes, cause I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna
Salute, salute, salute. My people, come on up in here. Come on up in here. Come on in. Come on in. What's going on, Barbie, Drea? Thanks for y'all. Come on in here. Alicia, smash that like button, share the live. One man band in the building. Share the live, share the live, share the live. I know y'all read the thumbnail. We're finna dig a little bit tonight. This one is sensitive to me for several different reasons. We as people, none of us are perfect. None of us have a heaven or a hell to put anybody in. But we all are guilty of trying to judge people. But nobody have room to judge nobody. We don't have a heaven or hell to put no one in. We have opinions. My opinion of you, it's not going to change you. Your opinion on me, it's not going to change me. We all supposed to have opinions, but they're mine. Your opinion are yours, but they should not affect me or my life. We finna go down this road right quickly. Well, if you got a few moments to spend with me, maybe 35, 40 minutes. Get grab you some popcorn, some cold to drink. Cause this right here, it's kind of deep and it's real and it's happening every day. Ain't no fake or no phony. I'm gonna keep it 100 because of who I am. I don't try to be nobody else for no one else, and no one else got to try to be anybody else for themselves. Whether you a man, woman, whether you choose to dress like a man and you're a woman, whether you choose to dress like a woman and you're a man, that is your prerogative. That is your business. That's your life. An opinion, everyone has one. Everyone is going to have one. The lifestyle of a person is their personal business. What a person do in their bedroom is their business. You can't judge a person. You can try, but you can't because once again, nobody have a heaven or a hell to put anyone in. We're all human trying to survive in this crazy world we're living in. How dare we try to judge someone? There's no perfect person in this world. Now, if you want to say one person imperfection is bigger than another person imperfection, it's still imperfection. And you don't know what a person's story is or why a person choose to do this or try or choose to live this life. Think about that before you start judging a person. Now we're gonna do story time. I'm gonna show y'all a video of a very emotional situation that took place to this young man up here, Kadari Johnson. Kadari was a 16-year-old man, young man, striving, trying to survive in this world called life. His choices was his choices. His decision was his. He didn't bother a soul. The way he carried himself is what made him feel comfortable. If you have a backstory behind why he carried himself that way, that is his business. Who are you to judge? Who are you to hate? I might hate you because you got a big nose and I don't like big nose people. But would I try to physically harm you because of my hate? That's my problem. If I hate you, that's not your problem, it's mine. So it's something I gotta deal with. That shouldn't be taken out on you. Why should you have to deal with my problem? Why? Sit back, relax, and take this journey with me, people. Feel free to drop your comments, your opinions. Like I said, we all have one. As we go through the story right here, this is someone's life, a human's life, who was minding their business, who was minding their business. Salute to all those coming in. Make sure you smash that like button and share the live as you come in. Miss Parker, hey, Miss Parker, how you doing, baby? Hey, Boo Boo, my sister. Riders in the building. Look at Shane Rock. Oh, funky. Okay, y'all. Let's sit down for a minute and check it out. Check it out, y'all. We got to talk about this because it's real. Why be fake about it? Okay? So give me about 35, 40 minutes of your time and let me keep it real with you, okay? Let's go. Let's take a pause for a minute. Let's take a little small pause for a minute because you two off the chain. So this is fair use. Fair use is in effect. This is for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only. It's to educate my people on how hateful some people are in this world. Fair use in effect.
Until the bleach has been poured over the victim because of the discoloration.
He has on a bra and there's bleach drenched all over him.
On the everyday murder.
Garbage bag over his head. YouTube don't want me to play this, y'all. Mm, I bet not. I guess fair use ain't fair enough, huh? Can y'all still hear me? Okay, YouTube, you win. You win, YouTube. YouTube is not gonna let me stream that footage. But I'm gonna move to the side anyway. I'm not trying to stop the messenger, but you're not gonna stop the message. This young man behind me. was gunned down like a dog because of how he chose to live his life, because of his choice, because he wanted to dress in a way that made him comfortable. He wasn't in a denial of who he was as an individual. He was comfortable in his own skin. Apparently, other people around him wasn't comfortable with his skin. That goes back to what I said earlier. That's when it's a you problem, not a me problem. So two guys took it upon themselves to stop this young man who was comfortable in his skin and follow him while he was doing his homework using the Wi-Fi from the grocery store. They followed him, and he noticed that he was being followed. He went to a friend's house shortly after, but he had to go back to finish his schoolwork using the store Wi-Fi. And he shared with one of his close friends that he felt like he was being followed. So as he go back to the store to use the Wi-Fi to finish his schoolwork, they have video footage showing him entering the store and two guys, one who he had identified that was already following him to one of his friends. The night that she told him that before he left to go back to the store to do his work, that was the last time she seen him. Because when he left that store, they was able to get a hold to him, take him to where the police say trap house, what they call trap house, where they sell drugs and bring prostitutes and stuff and do their business. A location like that in Burlington, Iowa. They thought they were gonna be able to get away with doing what they did to this guy, knowing that it's indeed a hate crime. They hated him for being free within himself to be who he wanted to be. But then you got cowards, people who try to hide behind the scenes, who probably have those same feelings but can't come out. So they hide it. They took this guy and took advantage of this guy being hateful, but they wanted to be known what they was doing to him behind the scenes so they could not let him live to tell it. They could not let him live to tell it. They did to him what they would in front of people say something that they're against. They did it to him behind closed doors. But after they finished it, they had to take him out like trash because of their opinion about how he chose to openly live his life. But they were sloppy. They were sloppy with it. The same place they took him, they left a lot of evidence behind. That Clorox they used, that took care of the DNA. They was able to scrub out the DNA, but they know he was completely assaulted. He was completely assaulted. And after they completely assaulted him, did all kind of things to him, they gunned him down. took him to what you call a sundown town and discarded him in the back of someone's yard like trash. And the police happened to find one of the other guys had went a couple towns away. But when they found him, they found him with the gun in his possession. So both guys end up getting life in prison. But that story could have a whole lot of twists behind it. But that's what they presented. What they would not let me show you guys today. That's what was in the video that I was attempting to try to show you guys. But that story can have a whole lot of twists to it. At the end of the day, the same thing. It was definitely hate crime. It was definitely whoever did this to him, whether they got the right ones or the right ones staged it so they can be the ones that get caught. Whoever did this to him was hateful and ashamed of themselves. So they couldn't let it be known to the public what they wanted and what they did behind scenes. So once they finished it, they got rid of him. So they could go back to living what's what they call it? A normal life, a normal life. hmm the life where I did something like that, but that ain't nothing. I'm a straight man. hmm I took advantage of a man that took his life, but as long as nobody know anything about it, I'm a straight and narrow man. Hmm. I don't like them kind. Hmm. To everybody else's face. But behind the scene, this is what you had to do because of your feelings you had behind the scene that you're not able to be open enough to admit how you really feel. So you had to show your hate to someone who was open enough to and real enough to be themselves. That's hatred. But for you to have that kind of hate, you should be taking it out on yourself. Take yourself out because this is your problem. And that's what should have happened because it was not his problem. But now his mama has to have to mourn the loss of her baby boy, who was loving and kind, and people just was a people person. People just loved him. He had a very bubbly spirit. The way they said his funeral was, said they had to have his funeral in the gym because there was so many people that loved him. So many people came out and showed love to the family. How could you have so much hatred to a loving person like that? But that's what they did. That's what they did to Kadari. They took him away from his family because they wasn't real in their own skin. They could be themselves. And they was jealous of him being able to live his own life in his own skin and not to be afraid of what nobody said about him or felt about him because he was aware. Everybody got an opinion. You're going to have an opinion, but your opinion is not going to control no one. No one. We all have one. But that's all it is, an opinion. When you let your opinion turn into hate and then violence, now wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Now you're going too far. Now you're going too far. When does this stop? When does it end? It's enough going on in this world to be worried about to be being envious, jealous, and hateful to other people because of your own self-reflection, because the hatred you have for yourself because you can't be yourself. You got to take it out on somebody else. How they say, you can't beat your own ass, huh? You can't beat your own ass. I guess you can in a way, but yeah, beat yourself up. Mhm. Everybody have the right to live their life in a way that make them happy, that make them comfortable. Life is short enough as it is. Why you gotta live a lie? Live a lie, then you die. What a life! What a life! So the time that Czar was here, he lived his life as a young man, 60 years old. He was living his life, bubbly. He was living his life, and they had to strip it from him because he was able to live his life in his own skin. That's when we have to self-reflect, people. Look at the man in the mirror because the problem forward with you. Whether in this case here, whether it was the two that was arrested according to the video, or whether they was set up to take the fall. I mean, hey, you can't look at things just one way because it's a crazy world we're living in. Whoever did it, it was hatred. It was hatred on Kadari's half. It was hatred on him when it came down to him, and that is not right. I guess you feel some people will feel like if you pretend to be what they want you to be to make them feel comfortable, they'll live a better life or they'll be happier knowing that you're being the way they want you to be. But what about you? What about you? Where does your happiness fall in that equation? Why should you have to live a lie? Because someone may not understand, may not want to be a part of it, but stay away. Stay away. You ain't got to be around a person because you don't like their display. Stay away. Once again, that's a you problem. But judging a person because what they choose to do in their bedroom, I can't judge what you do in your bedroom. How dare a person that they could judge what the next person do in their bedroom because it's their business. But some people get judged. We get judged. Me as a happy lesbian, I don't get judged as bad as some people do. The guys have it worse. God, it's so hard on guys, more than women. Way worse. For some reason, it's way worse. And then transgenders, oh my goodness. I mean, some people feel like that's extra. You can do what you want to do, but not have to do all that. But everybody, opinion. Everybody got an opinion. That still goes back to opinion. When you learn to live in your truth, you can't let nobody else's opinion matter. You got to live your life just like they live theirs. Find happiness within yourself. Then maybe you can leave the next person alone. Judge yourself. You won't have time to judge nobody else. R.I.P. Kadari. I hate this happened to you. His his mom said that she felt like he was gonna be a very popular content creator. His mama is best friend, one of them, because I guess he was very outspoken and a very talkative person. Shoot, he could have been probably would have been a big time YouTuber, but they had to get stripped from him because of someone's hate. And he ain't bother a soul. Say his name, Kadari Johnson, because he didn't bother nobody. He was just living his own life and not afraid to live in his own skin. What made him happy. Him happy, not the next person happy. Live for yourself, people. Don't worry about what the next person got to say about you, because if you do, you'll be miserable. And I digress. Bump you, YouTube. I'm gonna get you next time. You ain't gotta let me show my video, but that's all right, YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all been smash that like button and share this live, share the live, share the live. Playback be real. Share the live. Thank all y'all who came out. What's up, Tammy? Thank y'all that came out. Show me some love. Keep the notification bell on. Hate crime is real, y'all. But if you gotta hate somebody, hate yourself. Good night, my people. I love you. And remember, I can't judge nobody, and neither can you.
I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I can't judge nobody. Oh no, cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah, I can't judge nobody, cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, listen, I went down to the club just to have a good time. Ain't really had nothing, nobody on my mind. I just wanna relax, I wanna do my thing. Ooh, but here comes somebody swerving in my lane. Yeah, coming out your mouth about somebody else. When you know damn well you ain't doing too good yourself. Yes, always talking down on other people. You ain't no better than nobody. We all equal. I can't judge nobody. Oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. Oh yeah, that's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah, I can't judge nobody. 'Cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yeah. 'Cause if they talk about you, they'll talk about me. Oh, maybe not to my face, y'all, but probably soon as I leave. Yeah, what's in your heart? One day it gotta come out. But I bet not here. My name come out your mouth. Yeah, Lord knows I'm humble, but I'm far from stupid. I was raised in the ghetto. Don't make me prove it. Yeah, better let the song, let this be your lesson. To mind your business and count your blessing. Yes, 'cause I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody.